Well, I started YouTube in 2006, September. So it was just recently my 8-year, or is that right? 8-year anniversary on YouTube. But I started social media 2003, 2004 on MySpace. And I ended up recording a song called How's San Diego Polly, which it was this girl I met online on this other social network called Rate-A-Pix, which is hilarious. Like if you rate each other a 10, you can talk to them. It's kind of like Tinder back in the day, man. Like, but it was like a website, you know? I think they still have probably something like that. But yeah, we met and I wanted to write a song for her. So I recorded on my 24 track and I put that song on my MySpace. And I had to do this by looking up like JavaScript, HTML codes to put a little player. Like you couldn't even put a title on it. It was just like a play button and a pause. Or actually it was just one button. It was like you hit play and that was the pause button too. But yeah, I put that on my page and I was like, hey guys, check out my song. This was before MySpace Music. So I ended up booking my first job through MySpace in San Diego because they knew the song was about San Diego at this event called Phil Am Fest, like Filipino American Festival. And I got paid gas money and I was like, whoa, this is crazy, man. I was like, dude, I'm getting paid to go out there, which, you know, they're just doing gas. And I had to ask my older friends to drive me there and stuff. You know, I was 15 at the time. And yeah, that was my first gig through just sharing it online on this free website. You know what I mean? So shortly after that, 2006, YouTube comes along. And I mostly saw YouTube as a website to put videos on my MySpace. Okay, so that was like my main thing. I was like, this is sick, like I could upload this video and put on my MySpace, like that's all I need this for, you know? So I didn't realize that I had 1,000 subscribers till like, you know, 2 months or 3 months later after posting a bunch, because I was mainly using MySpace, the website, not going on YouTube at all except to upload. Then I realized the importance of subscribers and people coming back regularly to your page, so I started paying a little more attention to YouTube. My first video is this piano medley I put up of my favorite band. They're called Megan Dia, and they ended up putting me on their top 8. You know what I mean? You guys remember those days? Like, start drama and stuff, you know? Like, hey, I'm not on your top 8. What's up with that, dude? You know? So I only put musicians on my top 8, so they would know. But yeah, I was on their top 8, and that got me a lot of hits on it, on the video. And they put their video on their page, and it ended up getting like 32,000 views, which was like crazy back then. I mean, that's still a lot of views, really, if you think about it. But that was crazy back then, and I was like, man, I should take this more seriously. So I started playing a lot of cover songs and things like that. But at the same time, I had a lot of plays on my originals on MySpace. So what I would do, which is a marketing thing now, and what I do at all my videos, but I would always post at the end, at an end slate, which is, it's called an end slate, like, hey guys, go to my MySpace. You know, I always put my myspace.com there. So I was cross-marketing before I even knew that was a thing, you know? It's like, I really need people to go to my MySpace to check out my original stuff, but I'll post some covers and things like that. So it starts really with me, the webcam to the side, or even a little behind me, and I'm playing music, like my boxers are showing and stuff, you know what I mean? Like, no presence at all to the camera. I don't even acknowledge there's a camera there. And I'm just playing, you know? And then slowly the webcam moves a little closer, and I'm like, hey, what's up? I'm gonna play this song. And then eventually over the years, it got to a point where I was so comfortable with speaking to myself, you know what I mean? Because it's a weird thing at first. When you put a video camera in front of you, you know, like vlogging is such a weird thing. And when you see someone vlogging and they have a phone in front of them, like from the outside, like, what are they doing? Like you can laugh at that, you know, but it ended up, you know, coming to the front, and I became comfortable with the camera, and that was just by making videos and stuff like that. So it wasn't until 2010 or 2009, 2010 where I was really taking it seriously. I put a song on iTunes, and I was like, I got to make music videos for this. And it ended up being one of my most successful songs. It's still my #1 most purchased on iTunes after all this time. And the video has over like 4 million views or something like that. And yeah, one of the most successful videos I've created, and I didn't even think about having a crew or like putting a bunch of money into it. You know, I was just like, I just need a good story and have the video quality be up there, and that's what came out of that. All right.
Oh my God, it's so good. I can't even touch the button.
So I'm going through these boxes, my life's gone off track. 'Cause it's been 3 years and she hasn't written back. But in my eyes,